We absolutely believe in ourselves. We have full faith and concentration upon the power of... Wait, can you see it? Yoda. We're using the force of Yoda. Yoda's going to bring us the W's today. Okay, now that my speech is done, commence milking. I'm hoping the opponent's going to show me Mage Torturer so I can use it, right? To help set Nova up. That's how I'm going into this.
These the Lordless dogs until they beg for mercy.
Oh.
You have our undivided attention.
Just damage them down?
Live and die for the Emperor.
That's pretty good. What's up, legends? Welcome back to another deck guide. For today, I've put together a Nilfgaard list for you. And before we get further into this, if you've not subscribed to this channel yet, please take the time to do so now. My next objective is to reach 6,000 subscribers, and we're almost there, so I'd really appreciate your support with that. Leader ability that we're going to be utilizing with this deck is Imprisonment. The order allows you to lock an enemy unit, damage it by 3. We have 2 charges of this. Try to use this leader ability sparingly, obviously to target some important engines of your opponents. Some ways you could look to synergize leader in this deck could also be with Q to help get the death blow with Q, which can sometimes play for pretty good value. Overall, the emphasis of this deck is that it's an assimilate style deck. We do have a good number of control options as well, and we're going to look to be creating as many slave infantry units as possible, being these units here, which do play for very good value in combination with Germain when used on the cows. Stratagem we're utilizing is Magic Lamp. Transform into Lamp Gen. This is when we go first in a match. We get 5 extra points on the board. What I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up, explain how best to play each card, when to play it during a match, and then we're going to discuss how to execute the strategy for this deck. So we have Emissary in this list. It's a disloyal unit, meaning that it goes to your opponent's side of the board, and will be boosting one of our allied units of our choice by 7. Emissary is in this deck just to give Braithens a proactive option when we're going first in a round and we have no units to copy with Duchess Informant. So we have a bit more flexibility in how we play Braithens. Other than that, I don't typically look for Emissary when playing this deck to play it from hand. I just keep it shuffled back in the deck. We have a number of tactics because we're playing Calvate. So we do have Battle Preparation. Boost an allied unit by 4 and give it 2 armor. If it's a soldier, boost it by 6 and give 2 armor instead. I really added Battle Preparation in here as a one tactic option because we're running slave infantry units. We've got this unit here, which is a soldier, and same with this as well. We have 2 Tony Jousts. You can damage a unit by 4, break a shield if it has a shield, boost an allied unit by 4, and give it a shield. Play these cards as you like, really. Extra control options are always nice. Double Diplomacy. Create and play a bronze card from your opponent's faction. It is a good idea to use Diplomacy after having some Assimilate units down on the board, because your Assimilate units will be boosting as you play this card out, because you're creating a card that you don't have in your deck, obviously. So perhaps you could create some units to work in combination with Duchess Informant, Terra Nova, Braithens, and those will be the main combinations you want to play that card out with. We have 2 Duchess Informant, this little unit going to your opponent's side of the board, just like the Emissary. Spawn and play, basically a bronze copy. One of your opponent's bronze units is what you're going to look to replay with this card. So kind of like Diplomacy, you really want to play Duchess Informant out after having some Assimilate units down on the board as well. Duchess Informant can be utilized round 1 if you like, or the subsequent rounds, that's fine. We do have the Blight Maker package in this deck, so 2 Mage Assassins, 2 Blight Makers. I'd encourage you to play these out round 1. What you want to do is always keep both of these Mage Assassins in your deck, and we'll be bringing them out to the board through the use of the Blight Makers. So when you place the Blight Maker down on the board, Blight Maker allows you to look into your deck, select a card, move it to the top. If it's a mage, spawn the Guardian in this row, which is this token unit that you see here. So we're looking to target Mage Assassin. By doing so, we get the Guardian. The Mage Assassin comes out to the board. 2 points of random damage to one of your opponent's units. You may wish to play Blightmaker out after your opponent has a unit on the board, just to get that extra points of damage out to that value. So yeah, we want to encourage utilizing this package round 1 early on. So after playing Calvate, we can get to some important combinations that we'd like to find, such as this unit here and the Slave Infantry units. 2 Mage Torturers. They're Assimilate units, so as you create cards that are not from your deck, they'll be boosting themselves by 1. Give an enemy unit Spying. Spying status is utilized in this deck to help give Terra Nova a better target to play later on in a match, and can also work pretty good with Coup. If a unit has Spying status and you hit it with Coup, you could replay it. 1 Mage Torturer around 1 and save the other one for when you play Braithens and Terra Nova out. 2 Slave Infantry units. Transform an allied unit into Slave Infantry, that's the deploy. So what we're looking to do with the Slave Infantry units is transform the cows, and by doing so, Slave Infantry plays for pretty good value at 5 provision cost. So another package in this deck that we have would be to utilize Slave Infantry, this unit, Jermaine, Raymond together in combination. Okay, so that's most likely to happen round 2 or 3. What I find is that by playing Calvate in this deck, it's a bit of a double-edged sword. We get all of our high-cost cards insured, but then sometimes it may be a bit difficult to find our combination cards, such as the Slave Infantry units, to synergize with this, and also this one here. So perhaps you could even count on waiting to utilize this certain combination round 3 when you're ensured you've got all those cards in hand. So I think you pronounce this unit's name Vreemed. Boost an allied soldier and all copies of it by 2. That's the deploy. Basically, after having played all your Slave Infantry units out, all the different possible ways we can, and by transforming as many cows as possible, after you've done that combo, you place this unit down, and you're going to boost the Slave Infantry, all of the Slave Infantry units up. It should play for a pretty good point swing, to my estimation. Boost an allied soldier and all copies of it by 2. For some control in this deck, got Yennefer. Place an enemy unit at the top of your deck. So Yennefer's good right now because it can take away the opponent's rent-free, so they can't replay it. And also some other cards, perhaps against monster decks where they play Witch's Sabbath, like a Cave Troll, Keltullus, those kinds of cards. Other than that, obviously you could just save Yennefer at the end of the match for a tall punish option, take away your opponent's high-powered unit. Maybe it could help you win. We've got this soldier unit here. Deploy, spawn, and play a base copy of a bronze soldier from your hand. Give it 2 armor. So, once again, to get more transformation value, we're utilizing him to give us an extra Slave Infantry unit. And by doing so, we can transform more of the cows, okay? Jermaine, deploy is spawn 2 cows to the right. Spawn 2 cows to the left of this unit. Order is spawn a cow on this row instead. Basically, this card will fulfill its duty just on deploy, which is why I'm having put a defender in here to give it protection. It's already going to give us what we need to get the transformation value out of the Slave Infantry units. What I like about this card is that it does become an engine because we can keep spawning cows too if the opponent doesn't answer it. So maybe they waste some control on this and it saves some of our assimilate units, which could be good as well. So this card's going to come out around 2 or 3, depending on whether or not you have your combinations in hand. Calvate guarantees that we get all of our gold cards. You want to play Calvate round 1. In this deck, I would have liked to have more tactics to ensure we get him round 1. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we get him round 2. It's not so bad, but obviously you want to play this as early on as possible. First thing, round 1. Q is an echo card. We get to play it twice. Damage an enemy unit by 3. If you kill a unit off of this, spawn and play a base copy of it. So that's nice for our assimilate cards to get a boost. If it has spying, we always get to replay a copy of that card. So you could use Q round 1 and then wait later on when you're playing Mage, Torturer, and Terra Nova and Braithens to utilize it again at that time. Heat Wave for some more control. I really like Heat Wave at this time because it can completely remove a card from the game. Like I said, opponents are replaying cards such as Renfree, Monsters, Keltalla's Cave Troll, any kind of replay cards you'd want to target with Heat Wave at this time. Should work pretty good value-wise. And of course, it's pretty consistent with the amount of scenario cards out there as well. Banish a unit or an artifact. Other than that, just like Yennefer, leave it at the end of the match for a tall punish option. Braithens, assimilate unit, create and play a bronze disloyal unit from your starting deck. So it's going to be Emissary or Duchess Informant. Usually go for Duchess Informant because that will offer you more points, especially if the unit you copy is an engine of your opponent's, the value accumulates, right? So you want to play Braithens out round 2 or 3. And then Terra Nova plays for a crazy amount of points with the right setup. Assimilate unit as well. Spawn and play a base copy of any non-disloyal unit you gave spying to during this game, excluding self. Basically, the overall idea with the assimilate units is you want to keep in mind utilizing your opponent's combinations back against them, understanding their strategy, and then how you can utilize that through the use of these assimilate units. So if you can copy a really strong engine with Terra Nova, that's usually a good idea. That's the best way to go about it. Bear in mind, don't play Terra Nova until you have Mage Torturer in your hand to help set up some good unit for Terra Nova to replay later. Terra Nova is really a card that either comes out round 3 or 2, and try to play all your assimilate units together as much as possible. Now that we've covered the list, I'm going to explain how to execute the strategy for this deck. So you want to take the following line of play, in my opinion. You can open up with Calvate, followed up by the Blight Makers, thinning out the Mage Assassins. Round 1, you can play a Mage Torture out, some tactics, a Duchess Informant. Hopefully that's enough to get you round control. You have Q to consider as well. In round 2, you can definitely bleed if you like with this deck. If you have the right cards in hand, you could bleed with Germain, this unit, this soldier as well, and the slave infantry units. And then you could save Terra Nova, Braithens, your tall punish options for round 3. It's going to be some kind of a combination of that kind of line to take. But just bear in mind, don't commit these cards here until you have them all together in hand so they play for the most value possible. So probably most likely what will happen is if you bleed into round 2, it's going to be with the assimilate units. And then maybe round 3, you kind of play these combinations out together for a nice point slam. So I hope you enjoy the following matches, and thanks for your support as always. Alright, my friends, we got some imposters here. I don't blame you for not listening. We are versing an imposter. Gotta find Calvate. Oh, well, we got some good cards though anyway. Alright. Begin.
I bring death, quite literally.
Renfree V. Don't give people such ideas, alright? We're just gonna erase that from the chat right now.
A pleasure.
Don't encourage such things.
No good wine will come from here, not even compost.
I mean, we don't have Calvate here, but fortunately we got most of the important cards already.
We dance, for young is the night.
Okay, she sounds excited.
A shame I have no time.
And is it getting towards a pass point for us? Triss butterflies. Here we go.
Some strong magic.
Oh my goodness. My goodness gracious me. I don't even have a good copy target really here.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
Come on. I'll just pass on 7 and they have to play a card because they'll be points down. I think that's what we're doing. Triss is working her magic back there. I don't know, she's scary, man. Don't let the looks fool you. She's deadly. That would have been a fantastic target for Nova. What did you build it with?
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
Spotter. Wow. Mate, I'm just getting hit left, right, center today. I guess it's good we didn't play Calvate, man. I told you guys. There's a lot of sus stuff happening. If I see Ren free, I can just heat wave it. Got everything we need pretty much. Anyway. Wow, that sounds crazy, Cheese. They're passing. Oh, like... They'd be playing Mage Torturers, huh? I need it too.
I know the truth. I simply want you to admit it.
Round 4 Calvate setup. Here we go. We're gonna find out, my dear fan. There he is. I told you. I don't want him though. Give me a Mage Torturer. Thank you. Ask and you shall receive. I say it time and time again. Mate, we believe. We absolutely believe in ourselves. We have full faith and concentration upon the power of... Wait, can you see it? Yoda. We're using the force of Yoda. Yoda's going to bring us the W's today. Okay, now that my speech is done,
We'll defend our home,
commence
no
milking.
matter what.
Okay.
I wonder what my snares will have captured this time.
They're wishing to lock me up. See, that's what I like about running this card. The opponents, they tend to waste control options on it, but we're just using it for the deploy. We're not really concerned about what happens afterwards. Sacrificial cow. lamb to the slaughter.
History shall remember the art being.
There we go. Operator as well. Try it out, see how you go, let me know. Yoda, not so much. There she is!
I have scores to settle.
I'm coming for you, Renfrey. I'm happy every time I see you. Okay, so they kill the cows off. Right. Gonna use it now. Okay, okay. There's nothing really good for me to start copying, like, with Braithens here. I don't know, maybe we'll just do that. Show me something good. They must have like Braithens and Nova in there, yeah? Oh.
You have our undivided attention.
Just damage them down?
Live and die for the Emperor.
That's pretty good. Practitioner? Oh, okay.
Tongue out now, or must I reach for my pincers?
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
All right. Another one?
Optimum dosage teeters on the precipice of lethality.
We're gonna have so many damn locks, dude. For real. I'm telling you.
Your name, young man, should be cursed into an urchin.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
I can coup the 6. We can replay the 6 with Nova. I'm gonna call this the Ultra Lock deck in a second. Oh.
The stake stars reflected
Everyone
in a
has their secrets. Everyone.
Don't snap your spout at me. I'm not feeling
Yeah, it was great for them, hey. Just a 1-point unit. I was hoping for Calvate to make an appearance. A distinguished guest.
I'll thrash your arrogance out of you.
It was Braithens, right? Hold up. So they play Braithens, yeah? Okay. Yeah, that's why I did it like this. We're gonna think a few steps ahead. Now check it out. Okay. Well, I was gonna coup Braithens. Anyway, it's a good win. Nice. I'm kind of worried if it's Mill now, you know, because I just first Imprisonment leader Mill. Should I go slow? Game on charge whenever you play tactic. Oh.
I know the truth. I simply want you to admit it.
Specific website or resource? Not particularly. Usually you could just go on Reddit though. Reddit's pretty good. Reddit's got everything there. I'll suggest that to you. If you hang out there already.
Them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Should we play it? Should we keep waiting a bit? Should have order instead of deploy. Yeah, some kind of a rework.
I bring death, quite literally. No good wine will come from here, not even comfort.
I'll play Calvate now. There you go. Thanks, Flo. Good to see you, my man.
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
I forgive you. This time.
What do they got? What kind of an imprisonment deck are you? Hello, fellow legend. Without Renfrey, mega respect. Thank you. Much respect back to you, my friend. Ow. Starting to look like we're gonna lose on even. Goes for a monster runestone. This is very interesting. I'm gonna take it while I can. Whoa! That's it, mate. It's time to roll up your sleeves, boy. I played Calvate, man. I played Calvate. Let's go. Show me what you got. I need that. Yeah, I think we got a hectic hand for my sudden death. Can't get to that. It would have been good. Ash, you absolute legend. What's up, my friend? Really appreciate your support. You're so kind to me all the time. Hope things are going well for you.
This dance, you will never forget.
Right. So I could even coup that and get that. We could do something like that.
You won't take us alive.
Okay, we're bringing milk. Sup, 666, my friend. How are you? What's going on, fan of KG? KG fan. opponent offers a subtle lock. Very interesting.
Then not today! Zima tomorrow!
Living your best life. What a legend. Love it, man. That's so positive. I love to hear good things like that. You keep on that path, alright? Keep staying that way. Can't wait for spring to come around. Oh, you're in NZ. Sweet. Nice, nice. Pretty cold, eh? I'm kind of alright with cold weather because I was actually born and raised in Tasmania. So, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, 666.
I never miss.
Alright. We got more. Don't attack my cows. No animal cruelty on this stream. Lydia?
A person of trifling import, you say?
It's pretty good for mage torturer. Tell you what. Slave infantry, cow infantry.
Do I enjoy torture?
Oh,
Perhaps.
man.
A bit. Suffering ennobles, friend. You'll be a count once I'm done with you.
That's a good point, man. Oh, exposed. Crap. Change the stream title quickly. Do we go for it?
My loyalty is to Imperial coin, not to the face depicted there.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
Locksbraithens? Oh, really? Okay.
Your name, young man, should be cursed into an urchin.
Interesting.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
I know the truth. I simply want you to admit it.
Everyone has their secrets. Everyone.
The Cow Whisperer. Sure, why not? I love animals. I'm promoting good health on my stream. Good dietary recommendations. Drink your milk, people, unless you're lactose intolerant. Below freezing? Really? Wow. It's Calvate!
I shall not repeat Emir's mistakes.
Very, very serious stuff here. It's incredible.
Gotcha, puppy.
Opponent's graveyard.
It is merely an illusion. Though granted, strong and skillful.
Hail,
in power.
Captain, sir.
Let's just kill that off. I actually don't drink milk because I am lactose intolerant. It happened to me when I was like in my teenage years, just out of nowhere. It just started screwing my stomach up. It's crazy.
You have
I used to
our
drink milk all the time.
undivided
I
attention.
completely stopped. So yeah, people got those kinds of things.
Hoorah!
Do it again. 6.
That will do.
Yeah. For me, it just happened out of nowhere. Alright. Looks like we got it. Yeah, exactly. I just don't have anything dairy related.
Let's get this over with.
Nice, well done.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Is it going to be rent-free mobilization? You never know these days. I wouldn't be surprised. Absolutely wouldn't be tripping if I saw it. I'm safe to play Calvate. I'm not going to get milled for the 100th time. It's not an NG deck here. I'm very happy about that.
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
Pikeman spam. I love playing Pikeman spam. It's fantastic. I probably prefer it over the crossbowmen. Because they're engines, they don't require you to play something. You can just let them go on their own. All NG is finished. We're just beginner, mate. Okay. How about we removed some of that inspired stuff?
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
So it's just doing 1 point. Not bad.
For this most beautiful of maidens, I shall fight 100 duels!
So this is likely to be like a big part of their strat if they're playing this, huh? Maybe just take it. They're doing revenants.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
He's a good copy target.
I know the truth. I simply want you to admit it.
How are they gonna boost that? Right.
Fall overboard and I'm not jumping in after you!
Whenever you play a unit, boost it by 1. Grace 12, right.
Company! Forward march!
Maddock? Maybe. Why not? I wouldn't rule it out. I haven't played Maddock for a while. I might do it actually, now that you mention it. Do you like playing Maddock yourself? I usually play it with Deathwish monsters. Ooh. There it is. There's your Madoc, my friend.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
You've summoned Madoc to the match. You've called him on. Yeah, with Milva. Is there a deck that counters hand buff ST decks? Well, if you've got a heavy control deck and you go a long round with last say, that's the best way to do it. What's that doing? If it's a knight? This is a knight, right? No, soldier. Soldier? Let's do it anyway. Pass now. It's a decent point gap, and I'm not going to play the rest of this hand out here. Could be worth heat waving Madoc too. They've played a fair few bombs. Double haze. Wow. That's nice on the pass. Oh. Jeez, 13 point bronze. Get rid of that. Playing into it. Yep, it is Revenants. Well, I'm giving them units to get the death blow with too. I don't know, that's how it's, this way it's gonna go. I guess I gotta lock the revs. Unfortunately, my strategy kind of works for them.
Oh, don't dare cross me. My friend here will take
I mean, Idoran's a threat too. Far out. Got a few threats here. How much more spawning would they be doing? We can get value off the rev too. Yeah, that's right, Bird. That's right. Smart thinking, my man. Thank you for the tip.
I shan't fail. I cannot fail.
Beat the lordling dogs until they beg for mercy.
No milk chocolate for you, boy. We got good cards left here. My favorite deck, Zeppelin? I'd probably say it could be the anti-cat deck that I put out. You know, the ST one with the movement leader? I think we're just leaving it like this. Yeah. Yeah, it became quite popular, and ever since, no kitty cats were ever seen again on the ladder. Another cat was never seen again.
A receipt? I could draw a pecker on your forehead if you like.
Take him to the woods and release the hound.
Get a good engine.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
It's not row locked.
There you go, or I'll take your balls instead.
You're still seeing the cat decks? Really? I'd never see them anymore. Does jump? Got them with a relics deck? Nice. I think we're looking okay here, my friends. Probably just got a few bombs left in their hand, isn't it? Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't have an answer for that one. Right.
And if I insert
No, I'll
a
put it here.
needle here, what then?
So Braithens dies. Okay. We lose 6 points, but our simulate's gonna trigger pretty nice here. It's a 50-50, isn't it? It's gonna be a 50-50. Timer 2. Let's see what they kill.
What succession? The throne will be
Okay.
mine.
Nice, they got it.
Don't snap your spout at me. I'm
We must trust each other.
Last card? You think we're good? Arcane Tome. Heat Wave, yeah, I was expecting that. Oh, okay, we just got it.
Forward, sons of Nilfgaard!
Movement Maniac? Oh, I see, like ST. Cat Witches, Sentry, Dryad, all that kind of stuff. Gets Braithens out.
An interesting choice.
Right. Okay. I'll try to copy theirs. If I can. I'm sure they'll play Mage Torture for that. Oh, it's a mill.
Your attention, please. I shall now speak.
Well,
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
gonna lose some good cards. Yeah.
Here's our chance.
Right, right.
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
I've been seeing more mill Renfrey decks, huh? Not Imprisonment, though.
As good as dead, that lot.
Then not today! Bizima tomorrow!
Vile? So we got Vilgefortz for Nova.
Give no quarter!
Right. You can still play this for a pretty good point swing here. We can heat wave the 13. It's fine. Alright. This is going away. 1, 2. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for 2-0.
Do I enjoy torture? Perhaps. A bit.
See what their deck consistency is like. Practitioner.
Try not to scream so. Makes my hand wobble.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
That's good for us. They've given us assimilate units. They could probably copy back too.
We follow Letho's lead.
If I go for another one, it's gonna get locked again. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Really appreciate it. I could consider milling back.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Joust. Okay. We're playing slave infantry units with Germain, the one that spawns cows. And it's an assimilate deck too.
Their secrets. Everyone.
What's up, legend? Yeah, slave infantry spam. You're getting milled here, as you can see. I don't want to play this, but we just got Vilgefortz for this. Do I have to play it? What are we getting out? 2 points.
Gotcha, puppy. clean.
Guess that wasn't too bad. Treason. Wait, did we just pass? I got nothing left, man. Just go for it. Oh, crap. I really got nothing left either way. I'm wasting my control on, like, few points there. Yeah. I'm hoping to do something with diplomacy here.
No one can hide from me.
Oh my god.
Truly electrifying. We follow Letho's lead.
Probably save diplomacy last. Because we got no units after that one. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate it. Glad to hear that. Wait, what did they spend? Vilgefort's yen. We're counting on you, man.
Beaters, forward! Let the hunt begin.
Come on, dude. It's Colgrim.
Damn you all! Why would I kill a child?
This is so damn close, man. Oh my god. You're joking.
Few vultures dare venture into the Von Borlohen's wood.
Oh crap. Oh my god.